Alright, I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. It's big. So, I was watching a video essay talking about this game, and then just halfway through, he's like, "Oh yeah, they made a sequel." I'm like, "They did a what? They made what? A sequel to effing Grow Home?" And if you, I did not mean to press that, but whatever. Story time. So we've been here for a while. I love the original, so I really hope I do like it. I forgot Ubisoft did this. Grow up. This game is so good. I already love it. Bop, 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 bop. It's just like how the first one is, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's the same. Just get up on this rock and see what's going on. So we all the way up there to the meteor storm? Oh. Wait, so this is like a really big map as opposed to last time, right? Shameless throw my friend. Yeah, but I know it. Alright. We got a lot to talk about Transformers-wise as well. Alright. Okay. But favorite streamer. Things. Oh. Hold on. What the hell are settings? Hurt grow control. Oh. I can't use the D-pad for something, which sucks. Quality. VSync settings. Off. Audio and video. Oh, I was just in that. Looks good. It's a bit more janked in control, I think. Ooh. Is that Crystal or? Okay, hold on. This game is way more jank. What the hell? My friend now, you're coming with me. Little crab guy. Oh. Hello, guy. Planetary observation drone. Do you like planets? I do. Back. What's this do? See from my eyes. That's disconcerting. Alright, let's get it. That's cool, you got a little UAV this time. The game does feel more jank than the first one, which sucks. Bap, bap. At least controlling Bud does. Crystal. I must have dropped this. Oh, that was a terrible crash. Yeah. Do I... This is new? Is this a teleporter? Oh. Okay. This is like abilities. What are it? My abilities. Okay. Right. Maybe I take this instead? I love the first game, so I hope I like this game. Although I will say it does feel more jank. There. No? You could scan like everything in the first one. Oh. 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 Okay. It makes it a bit easier to scan things, I guess. I kinda like taking it back. So I can just plant stuff, that's... Bunkai, a sturdy tall floor form. Oh, so I throw this down and it helps me. Oh, that's cool. Okay. A bit different than the first one. Crystal. Must. Get gem. $150 this time? 100 was already kind of a lot, game. Now it wants me to get almost double. That's a little... Okay. What about you? Grab you. Nothing. Can't scan. Blood suits. Game has less achievements. Let's see. Oh, greatest type. Okay. Very good for you. Yeah, thanks. I hear crystals. We go closer, we can get to the moon. So our goal is to get to the moon now. Okay. I got the jetpack! Hell yeah. Oh, so the star plane is back. Okay. Pieces of our ship. Piece of mom. Take it to the moon and fix mom. Okay, I get the goal of the game. Mission stats. Ah, so the computer's up there. Challenges for suit. Got wave points now? Interesting. Bud. 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 They really did a Metal Gear reference. Okay. Well, I want to go over there first. Crystal. I need 10. Also, the crystals are huge now. I guess they would need to be because, like, how big the open world is now. Hold on. Okay, I was making sure you guys could. I once did a whole stream where I was basically muted the whole time. Transformers Day is coming up, so I'm definitely gonna be streaming that. Be gone. Rock of the Old Testament. What the? Okay, what I'm gonna do is bounce off these and get up there. Okay. I love exploration games like this. It's so weird playing this again. I've never played this. The Grow Home game I played, I did play before. I played a few times. But that was like forever ago. This is like completely new to me. Other than like a few minutes I watched a buddy's review of it. The big old crystal over there. I want to see what level 10 gets me. It's an old teleporter from the first game. I knew they'd be in here. It'd been weird if they weren't. I was starting to think, like, am I gonna have to walk everywhere? That would both be awesome and also suck. Still hard to get out of. Ooh. Oh, this one's like a slingshot. Alright, slingshot me. Oh. But doesn't like water! No! The plant killed me. Hate this thing. Why did I... Okay. I got the patties, or the paddles. That's what they're called. Can I throw it here? So I can go across the water now. That's cool. Hey look, it's my corpse! It's both my corpses. It's unsettling. Why would you add that? Hello. Come here. can't scan the animals, which sucks. I like learning about the animals. Is it up here? I think it's above us. Gem. What's this? Nothing. Okay, in the first game, if you went to a cave, there's like a weird bowl monster, but I think it's fine now. Or yeah. I'm gonna compare this game to the first game, because I love Grow Home. Oh, they're springy. Why can I not scan? Wait. No, not that one. Can I just select? I can! That's so much easier than what I was doing. Start challenge, okay. Wrong one. What does this do? Oh. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Wait, what am I supposed to do after that? Oh, I have to go even higher? Oh, how are you supposed to get that high? This challenge sucks. King, how's it going? Did you know they made a sequel to this game? I had no idea. Keep pressing that button for some reason. What if that's the key? What if that's how you're supposed to do it? No, this isn't really tall enough either. Yeah, I just found that out, bought it like 2 days ago or something. I was like, this would be good on stream. Bro, bud, come on. Yeah, this came out in 2016, dude. I didn't even know. Bro. It's a bit more jank than I would like, but yeah. I'm so dead. Okay. This challenge sucks, and I think I need to get more gems to actually do it, to upgrade, like, the jetpack or something. Yeah, but essentially we crash landed on a planet, our spaceship is destroyed, and we gotta get all the pieces of it. So far, it's cool. Dude, Transformers, like, there's a lot going on. The price for Galactic Trials dropped, not happy with it. Hasbro seems like they're like, yeah, that Earthspark game didn't sell as good as we thought it would. What if we lowered by like $3? Maybe that would make it better. Effing idiots, I swear. Oh yeah, I've done this before. Yeah, I've played the first game. Hey, Pod's up here. And now we have this little guy helping us. Our effing tactical UAV. Can you enter it without... Oh. They give you all the powers at once? That's pretty cool. Pretty useful. You remember when I streamed this game, right? Oh, this was months ago. That's a challenge. Wait. Yeah, but what have you been up to? Before I ramble on for like 2 hours about yours. Where's Steve? For a second I thought you meant Steve Minecraft because that thing Jack Black. I texted Steve, I said I was streaming, and I showed him. I was like, dude, they made a sequel to the game. Why didn't you tell me? Like, I didn't know. But yeah, I think he's just busy right now. Sounds about right. I've been pretty tired recently. I gotta work on my most recent video. I don't really have a lot done for it. And I realized I gotta get a lot of rocket racing footage, which effing sucks, because rock racing sucks. Oh, hey. Level 10, what did I get? I get 2 batteries! Okay, that's actually sick. I could probably do that one challenge now, actually. They're after me. They all hated me. There's the challenge beacon. That would be such a funny, like, subversion. Like, what if he was evil and every planet he goes to, like, it's bad? He definitely isn't, though, but that would be funny. Imagine this guy being the conqueror of the world. Effing Invader Zim level, like, intellect. I did a challenge. Bud suits. Bug? That's adorable. I gotta have that. Bud's classic suit. Even the most stubborn, creepy Crawly cannot resist the lure of the bug suit. Sorry about the smell. Dude, that's adorable. I'm a little Bumblebee! Okay, this is great. I'm never taking this off. This is great. I'm like B Mario. Super Mario Galaxy. I felt like the costumes in the last game kind of weren't that good because they were just palette swaps. But like this like completely changes the character. Yeah, that's why his name is Bud. He's super non-threatening, but like, you know. Then he gets you. Since he has a stinger, does that mean Bud is like male? Is it female or male like bumblebees who have like stingers? I forget. Is it? So either the costume is just a costume I'm thinking too much into, or Bud is a girl. It's funny. I hear gem. Female Autobots. But isn't like invading planets, but he has to. That's funny. Oh, okay. The Starseed, like, I don't know if the Starseed is helpful to this planet or not. You can like drill it into rocks and I don't know, it seems like it's growing. What if like the Starseed, he goes to each planet and the Starseed is actually like super harmful to the environment? Like he's sent on missions like, oh, the Starseed, we need it or whatever, but it turns out the Starseed is like terrible and like destroys the planet, like sucks all the juice out of the planet and they just collect it or something. Then it just withers away after you leave. That would be awful. Why are we coming up with, like, reasons Bud is evil? Look at him. It's not evil. Pretty sure this is a sequel, like this takes place before the first game. Which is interesting. Oh, that's a really nice touch. They glow at night. I don't think the first game did that. I was about to comment on, like, the Starseed plant looks a bit dull, like, compared to the first game. It's a bit more, like, gray or something, but then, like, they do stuff like this, like, it's glowing. That's sick. I love when games do little stuff like that. Sweet, succulent nectar. Did it? That really didn't touch the thing. He's being manipulated. He's like the Eternals in Marvel. God, that movie's terrible. I noticed something with Marvel Phase 4. I don't know if we're in Phase 5 or not yet. But with Phase 4, it seems like there's like a lot of bad stuff like going on. Like, oh, Kang the Conqueror's coming, right, in all his variants, and also the Eternals have like the Eternal David K voiced. I can't remember his name, but it was like a really cool name. And like one of the Eternals, or one of the Celestials turned into adamantium, or whatever, which is like what Wolverine's skeleton is made of. It's like, whoa, that's how like they introduced the X-Men in this world, or whatever. And it feels like a lot, they're just opening up a lot of doors, but then like they're like, oh, we're throwing Kang away for Doctor Doom. Which I love Doctor Doom, but it felt like they already had a story. I know why they got rid of him, because the actor was like a bad person or whatever. But his whole gimmick is, hey, I'm a multiversal being, and me and my variants are so powerful that we started a time war. It's like, is he singing? Doesn't that mean, like, since there's an infinite version of him, right? Can't they just cast another actor and just explain it as, like, oh, this variant is played by another actor? It's like, wow. I don't know, I feel like basic, like, thinking. Like, they could have, like, kept Kang. I don't know. I like Doctor Doom, so. I like Doctor Doom way more than Kang. They're definitely not giving Kang the Conqueror skin anytime soon in Fortnite, that's for sure, though. That would have been like Dwayne The Rock Johnson when he played, oh, what's his name? Black Adam. It's like you never see him in the item shop anymore because controversy or whatever. Same thing with that one Will Smith skin. Ever since he got banned from the Oscars, he's also banned from Fortnite. Which is a fate worse than being banned from the Oscars, I don't know. I love that, the fact that that's also, like, colored. Look at him, Bug. It's so cute, I love it. Need another Star Wars event? Yeah. Is that the gimmick of this suit, is they all follow me? Oh my god, it is. Leave me alone. Leave me alone! Why is that the gimmick of the suit? Is like, they all follow me around. They won't leave me alone. These darn bees, they won't leave me alone, these bees. No one will get that reference but me, probably. I've reached 500. Dude, it's gonna be like 3,000 before I even, like, get close to the moon. Which, fair enough, it's the moon, but... You only play... So, basically around Christmas time. Because, for some reason, I swear, they always, like, mix Star Wars and Christmas together. There's something so intrinsically Christmassy about Star Wars, I feel like. I don't know what it is. And that's really funny, considering George Lucas made a Christmas special, and then he nuked it from the internet, and he refuses to acknowledge its existence, and neither does Disney. They're all like, what Star Wars special? We never made a holiday special. You want my thoughts on it? I was gonna maybe make a video on it, but I'll just say it here. So, with the stuff that was shown, right? I'm assuming everyone has seen the post about it, that people were like, oh, it's rumored, like Silver Optimus said. Which, I want to point out, Silver Optimus is a credible source, at least in my eyes. Right? Because, if you didn't know, he actually was the guy who said, like, oh yeah, 2022 Game Awards, by the way, Reactivate's gonna be there. Or, like, Transformers Rise. And I think he called it Reactivate or something, and people were like, what the hell is he talking about, Reactivate or something? Like, I think he said, like, it'll be under a new name, but Transformers Rise will be there. And then it was. And people were like, what the hell, how did you know that? And then he said, oh yeah, so, essentially, the Cybertron games are in talks of being brought back, and they're making real strides in doing so. Or at least 2 games. He never said they were the Cybertron games. I feel like he could have easily said it, but either he doesn't know, or he's trying to surprise people. Whatever. I like that. I like... There's this guy, small tangent, there's this guy who does Pokemon leaks. But he doesn't tell you the answer of what it is. It's like, oh, what's the next game called? Next game's called Pokemon Legends ZA. He doesn't do that. He like gives riddles, and like they're like actual riddles, like they're really hard to decipher, and it's like really abstract thinking. Like he'll have like a bunch of random pictures that feel like they don't mean anything, and then you're like, after it comes out, you're like, oh my god, that's what that meant? That makes so much sense now. I like that form of leaking instead of just straight up giving the answer and being like, this, and that comes out. Grab the magnet. Also, it's bug now. But do I think the Cybertron games are coming back? They have been in talks with coming back. I personally, this year, I would love to see them come back, and I think they will. I believe the leaks. Okay, I'm getting up. That's funny. Dude, they are making a prequel to Pacific Rim or whatever. I'm surprised they've never tried making a sequel to that movie, because it was, like, so good. You know? Kinda weird. But, essentially, Cybertron games, the Australian Ratings Board officially, like, official documents came out that they rated 2 new Transformers games from Microsoft. Microsoft, sent those in for application. If it was Reactivate and, Galactic Trials, let's say, Outright Games or Hasbro would have done that themselves. They wouldn't need to have Xbox do it. That doesn't make sense. If it was Reactivate, Reactivate also is being like published or whatever by Hasbro in their new gaming division. So Microsoft once again wouldn't be involved with submitting the ratings. That's like saying PlayStation or whatever. Like imagine like Fortnite is coming out with Lego Fortnite, and then they have to ask PlayStation to submit like an age rating for Lego Fortnite. It just doesn't make sense. You know? I think it's confirmed that Microsoft at least is working on 2 new Transformers games that'll come out this year that were made in-house. Now, if we look at this logically, Hasbro said that they wanted to bring back the Cybertron games. They just don't have the code or the know-how to do so because they're Hasbro are a toy company. They're not a gaming company. They don't know anything about video games. Just assume when you're talking about Hasbro and gaming, assume you're talking to, like, when it comes to gaming, Hasbro is a toddler that doesn't know anything about game development or gaming. That's why they had Activision as a partner for so long. That's why they gave the license out. Right? It's Pew Pews? Pew Pew. Yeah. Cool, I guess. So, Hasbro doesn't know anything, right? And they say, we want the Cybertron games back. We don't really know what that means or how to do that. Microsoft is buying Activision, and then Hasbro says, we want the game files at the very least, but Activision lost it. Activision, who was already in hot water for other stuff, just had a bunch of people come out and say, Activision are incompetent, they're morons. Can you believe it? Like, these beloved titles for Transformers fans just straight up got lost. Like, they don't have the code, they lost in some warehouse. How stupid are Activision, right? Then Activision sees this, and one of their CEOs or whatever says, oh no, we have the games. They were never lost. We don't know what's up with that. Which I was going to make a video on that, but I just never did. Because other stuff came out. And I was like, man, that's so weird that you sit there, you're sitting on the games. Hasbro's been asking you for the games, yet you keep saying, oh, we don't have it. We'd love to give it to you. It's legally... You legally have to give us the games back. Like, it is illegal if you have these games and you're not giving it to us. Like, the code, because we're asking for it. It's our intellectual property. Transformers is ours. You can't redistribute it, and we want the code back. And they're like, we'd love to. It's in some warehouse somewhere. Activision then says, oh, we never lost the code. Like, I don't know what Hasbro's on about. So then why don't they have it? If they never lost it, why didn't they have it? Microsoft buys the company, buys Activision, and then Phil Spencer, as well as a bunch of other people on Xbox, as well as Game Pass, are like, we'd love to bring back a bunch of old titles that Activision has worked on for the years, and put it on Game Pass in our stores again. That's not just Transformers, that's like the Marvel games, Spider-Man, Iron Man games, Deadpool, Transformers, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, what do you call them? I'm trying to remember some more. Just a bunch of their arcade games, as well as Skylanders, right? They didn't say any games specifically. I think they said like a few, but like the big ones, right? But now, if they wanted to, they could get High Moon or whoever to work on like ports for the game. or remasters or whatever. Hasbro has approached and asked about the potential of a remaster, a port, relisting the games, whatever. But they, once again, pretend like Hasbro are children. Pretend Hasbro, like, they're really good at making toys. They're really good at marketing stuff. Oh my god, I'm a ball. I'm Metroid. I'm Samus from Metroid. That's awesome. I can do a spin dash. Oh my god, this game is amazing. Yeah, but assume they're idiots, and they say, okay, Dad, how do I do this? And then Microsoft says, okay, you want these games back, and we need Game Pass sales. Let's work something out and add the games back. So, either what they're doing is, with Hasbro supervision and basically Hasbro, like, saying stuff, are going, okay, this is War and Fall of Cybertron, or maybe it's Fall and Devastation. It's definitely Fall of Cybertron and something else. I would assume Devastation if they can't do War, because War was never on Next Gen. So it would be a lot harder to port War to Next Gen than Fall of Cybertron, which already has a remake on Next Gen. Right? Can all agree on that? So, essentially, they have three options. They relist the games, and then day one Game Pass owners get access to War and Fall of Cybertron or Devastation, whatever it is. And since we know Game Pass, they really, really need Game Pass sales. It doesn't matter how obscure or niche the market is. They put a lot of indie games on there. They put a lot of AAA games on there. They put a lot of day one games on there. They put a lot of retro games on there. It doesn't matter what it is. Xbox is always trying to put more stuff on Game Pass, because Game Pass is a great deal. But... Ow. But what a lot of people won't tell you, and what Microsoft definitely won't tell you, is it can't last. Game Pass is the worst thing they've ever done financially for themselves, for their company. Because why would I buy a game if I just get a free, like, month of Game Pass, or a day one, like, or $1, like, Game Pass thing, right? Why would I do that? If, why would I buy a video game ever again? So they're actively losing money on Game Pass, but Game Pass is the only thing they have, because Sony's beating them in, like, exclusives, Nintendo's beating them in, like, whatever Nintendo does, like, just fun games in general. Xbox doesn't really have a win condition right now, other than Game Pass, and Game Pass isn't sustainable. So what they're doing is they keep filling a hole. There's a hole, like a bottomless pit in Xbox, in Microsoft. That bottomless pit is Game Pass. As much money they put into Game Pass, it will just keep taking money and not give them as much money. They'll never fill the hole up to the top with Game Pass, right? They're constantly losing money on Game Pass. Okay, so I upgraded jetpacks. Hell yeah. Does that make sense? That's why they're bringing back stuff like the Deadpool game, the Transformers games, and whatnot. That's why I genuinely think that they are. It's because Game Pass is a bottomless pit, and Phil Spencer and them refuse to do anything else, like make a good, affordable console, have substantial menu changes, implement quality of life stuff, have a better store, have a better UI, have better exclusives, don't shut down every single studio. That's why Tango and all those other studios got shut down. if you ever wonder, like, oh man, Xbox are a bunch of idiots. They bought a studio and then they closed down the studio like after buying them. Why would they do that? They're morons. They like throwing away money. You're half right. What it actually is they go, we want to make money. We buy a studio, put their game on Game Pass. Their game doesn't sell, but it drives up Game Pass sales, right? Like Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush got so much praise and it bumped up Game Pass sales, and then they sold it on PC, and then I think they're porting it now to PlayStation. Well, a lot of people bought it on Game Pass. I got it on Game Pass, right? I had PC Game Pass. I had a free trial. I beat Hi-Fi Rush, right? Love Hi-Fi Rush, one of my favorite games of all time. Tango lost so much money. Microsoft didn't make nearly enough money to keep them around because of that. And then they said, we have to let you go because they said, we want to make a sequel. Oh. Hello. Ebola. And it's sad because whoever's working on the War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron stuff, or not just that, just like any of the games they're bringing back from Activision's catalog, will get axed because and Hasbro probably won't see as much money in it. And if they do bring back the online servers, I don't think they'll stay up that long because it won't make money long term, because everyone will just get on Game Pass. I'll buy it to keep it because in case they ever like get delisted again, which they probably won't now. But like I'll keep it so I have it forever in case I don't have Game Pass and I want to effing play Transformers, right? That's kind of my rant, but that's true. You can look up all of it. That is why Microsoft is losing money. That's why they're losing the console war. No one's winning the console war, but that's why they're losing the console war. Them specifically. I could go into why PlayStation's losing the console war, why Nintendo is like doing the best out of all of them, but still, I'd say losing the console war because they haven't released a next-gen console yet. Once they do, they'll be winning. If it's good. If it's just the Switch but better, like, if it's the Switch but they actually have themes, then it'll be better. So, the main question you're asking, I do believe it is coming. Probably this year, unless they push it back. But they are announcing new Game Pass games in November. Transformers Day is the 17th. They could announce it there. I don't know if they do more than... I'm assuming they do mostly figures and toys. But they could announce that. They could announce Reactivate is gonna be at a big gaming event. They could show it at the Game Awards. I think there's another game festival happening, but I can't remember. But, yeah, they could do a lot. Right? But that's the problem with it. But they have three options. They could relist the games, which basically just people can buy it and get it on Game Pass day one when it comes back. Right? Which is the safest, easiest option. And they wouldn't need to do any work. It's just flicking a switch, doing a little bit of paperwork, bam. Right? Or they could port the games, do basic ports, where it just, they update it a little bit, maybe fix some bugs, and then they just make it so it works on next gen. And maybe they make more backwards compatible, right? More on the other games. That's something else they could do. Right? Then they make those backwards compatible games day one Game Pass. Because once again, they have to fill Game Pass. Game Pass is Obama's pit. that will never be filled by Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer. Phil cannot fill the hole. Which is funny, all you to say. Or they could have one of their other teams, because Microsoft has a lot of people. They actively hire studios constantly. They could have a studio as talented as Tango or whatnot, because they are constantly buying studios, right? So let's say they get a studio like Tango to remaster the game. That remaster will be trash. It will be worse than the Star Wars Battlefront remaster. Especially if it has multiplayer, I promise you. Like, certain levels you won't be able to transform, transformations will be bugged or something. Like, you can imagine how bad it'll be. I got a glider, it's a bumblebee. Oh my god, dude, this game's so good. That's my take on it. I could make that whole rant a video, but I'd rather, like, script it a bit. I'd just do that, but you know what I mean. Right? You get me? That's basically the gist of it. I think the safest option is backwards compatibility and relisting the games. It might be what they're doing, but since they're getting it re-rated, my guess is they are basic ports or remasters. The most cost-effective and safe route is just relisting the game. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Honestly, it could be either or. What would I want? I'd want just to be able to put in my copy of War for Cybertron and the servers work. I think that's what a lot of people want. A lot of people want a remaster. But then if we get a remaster and it's bad, it's like the GTA trilogy, then you'll cry, because that's the only way and the best way to play those games. And no one wants to tell their friend, like, I don't want to tell my friends, they finally did it. They remastered the best games of all time, and, like, you don't have to pay, like, $70+ for a game that came out in 2010, or like $120, right? And then they get it, either through Game Pass or whatever, and it's this game I've been hyping up for years. It's my favorite video game of all time, and then it's a horrible, buggy mess, and they're like, why do you like this? And it just leaves a bad taste in their mouth. That would suck so much, and I would hate myself, and I hate that. If they do remaster of that caliber and such. Or maybe it'll be good, who knows. I think it'll be buggy because it's on Unreal Engine 3, I believe. And, you know, it's old code from High Moon devs who don't work at the company, who can't really explain it no more. Oh my god, it's 4,000 or 5,000 meters. Holy. That's my take on it. Seeing as the official, like, Australian government recognizes that we're getting 2 new Transformers games. And it could be 2 brand new Transformers games, but let me ask you this. Hasbro asks for the Cybertron games and the old Transformers games. And then what? They just pivot and go, actually, no, we want to make 2 brand new games. We're working on Galactic Trials with Outright Games, but we want you guys to make 2 brand new games, spanking new games. Those games are gonna be trash. They've had less than a year to work on them. If it's not the Cybertron games, Lord help whoever worked on those games, right? Like, you get me? Thankless job. What's this one do? Oh, so it's just taller. This is fun. This is a really chill game where I just get the rant about whatever. But, Galactic Trials is so effing expensive. 49 bucks for that game. It doesn't even have multiplayer day one. I'm making a video on that. That's the next video, in case anyone was wondering. I might have time to quickly grab this and still do the challenge. I don't... No! Alright, we're doing it again. Oh man. Hold on, wait. This is a new photo, new video. Why is the quality so bad? That was weird. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. And it really is, like, it might sound like I'm complaining sometimes about Transformers, right? And maybe I am. But it's just because I genuinely love Transformers. And I want to see it do the best it can. And I know it can do better than what it is right now. Right? Like, whenever I go see a Transformers movie, I sit there and I'm like, dude, they could have made, like, I know they can do good. They've made, like, the best comic books I've ever read. Like, I don't know. It's like, there is some really fun stories you can tell with Transformers. And while I like a lot of the movies, all the movies are the exact same, where it's like, here's this person, this human you don't care about. Wait 3 hours to watch a Transformer actually cameo in their own effing movie. This human's life sucks, but then he meets Bumblebee or whoever. Oh, but then something happens. There's a priceless artifact from Cybertron they have to find before the bad guys do. And if the bad guys do, then the world could end. And Transformers secretly have a human history, like, that dates back all the way to the Jurassic era. That is like every Transformers movie, except for, like, the Bumblebee movie, and, like, the 86 movie, and Predacons Rising. Rise of the Beast falls into that, too. And I know they can tell more stories than that, which sucks. Do you think Transformers 1 will get sequels? Will be influenced by the War and Fall of Cybertron games? Yes. 120% yes. So, Transformers 1, if you don't know, isn't a War for Cybertron movie. It might be, at the end, it might be the beginning of 1. But something a lot of people don't know is it is a Age of Wrath movie. And the Age of Wrath is something that was coined in the Dreamwave comics and is part of the Aligned continuity. like Transformers Prime. This is like before War for Cybertron games, Transformers Prime. Age of Wrath is when the Quintessons come down to Cybertron while Transformers are still like developing as a species, and they present themselves as the gods of the Transformers and the creators. And they do this by unlocking their potential to transform, and then they're like, oh, well, they know all about our biology and stuff, but that's because they scanned and studied them before they made first contact. And so they take over Cybertron and force them to either be entertainment, like gladiator workers, like energon miners, uh, like they host races for entertainment and like, you know, that kind of thing. And they even take away the ability to transform of some Transformers, which is what Transformers 1 is doing, right? But eventually they find out the truth that the Quintessons are just using them and they can transform by themselves, and their whole race is being under control for profit or just manufacturing and all this other junk, right? So they revolt. And then the thing is, the people who come into power, and this is where War for Cybertron starts, the people who came into that power basically said, well, the Quintessons sucked, but, like, they had a government. We don't know how to do that. So they just basically replaced the Quintessons and kept the old style of government. Which is really cool, like, really cool story, and that's why Megatron revolts against them. It's like, we're not in, like, the Age of Wrath. Like, we fought the Quintessons and we won, didn't we? Why are we still using, like, the same, like, caste system they have and oppressing people and whatnot? And then eventually Megatron has enough. He revolts against the government. He kills the people in charge, and that starts the Cybertronian Civil War. And then Orion Pax fights back, and he becomes leader after Sentinel Prime dies. Because Sentinel Prime is a coward, and Megatron hates Sentinel. Because he's a coward, he never wanted anything to change because he was named a Prime, he's fully in command, and I feel like they could do something with that. I think Sentinel Prime will die in this movie, though, which is a bit unfortunate. Because it seems like Optimus is becoming Prime by the end of the movie. He will be a Prime. And he will start to resemble Optimus Prime instead of Orion Pax, right? So, let's say Sentinel Prime dies in this movie. Or, like, the Quintessons rip him to like, pieces, and the Quintessons are either fully defeated or they abandon Cybertron. They're like, you saw for our ruse, we'll get you next time. I haven't seen the movie, by the way. This is speculation. I know a lot of people have seen the movie, there's a lot of spoilers going around. This is not spoilers, I promise. This is just me, I've been a Transformers fan for a while, and I'm gonna kind of predict what I think will happen. So, Optimus will begrudgingly become the leader of the Autobots by the end of the movie, and it'll start the Cybertronian Civil War, right? It'll be the start of it. Megatron he has the Decepticons fully formed by the end of the movie, right? And it's great. The second movie, I think, will time skip a bit, where Optimus is a bit more comfortable being the leader, but he's still learning. And then what will happen? Right? What's this? Pod challenge. Alright, I did that. Pod challenge. Oh wait, no I didn't. I haven't done this one. Right, so Sentinel Prime's dead, Optimus Prime is leader. And then it's gonna be a war for Cybertron, right? And then something's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be Dark Energon. Dude, I will effing freak out if in the sequel they pretty much just do War for Cybertron, but if it was a movie. I know a lot of people have played the game, so it'd be like, oh, well, I've already seen this, so. But, dude, it's such a good story that not a lot of people can access right now. I would want them to just do one-to-one if they don't plan on bringing back the games. But if they do plan on bringing back the games, you can change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I think that's why it's called Transformers 1, is because it's like, that's the beginning of everything, essentially. They said that themselves, like, this is, Hasbro wants a definitive start, like a jumping on point for people, like, you want to get familiar with the Transformers, what they're all about, the origin and whatnot. This is how everything happens, this is how Bumblebee, Optimus met, this is how Megatron, Starscream met, this is how, like, Soundwave, and all the other characters, like, became who they are right now. Right? Blood is so similar. And then the second movie could expand on that. It depends how well this movie does. And the reception it gets. So, if the movie comes out and people like it, recommend it to me. If you genuinely think the movie's good, go watch it. Because I'm gonna watch it. At first I was like, man, the faces look weird. And they do. But then the Minecraft movie came out and I instantly apologized. But I will see it, and I think a lot of people should go see this movie, even if you don't like it. Because I'm sick and tired of live-action Transformers. I am. It limits what you can do with Transformers, and it's very clear the only stories in live-action Transformers that they know how to tell is human finds car, car is Transformer, car tells boy, car tells boy, adventure, big mystical item from thousands of years ago will destroy the planet if the bad guys get it. Boy helps save world, befriends robots. That is the only Transformers story they know how to tell, and it's sad. But we have, like, actual, like, plot in this one. Like, there's a difference. It's the Cybertronian Civil War. Hold on, let me read what you said. I think the 13 Primes tried to rebel against the Twins, but failed, seeing as they still ran the Croissants, and I think Starscream is, Air Commander of the Elite Guard gone rogue. Exactly. Yeah, I 100% think that as well. I think he's, like, Air Commander, I think the start of the movie won't start with him being corrupt or whatever. But he will, like, hate the Quintessons. And I think near the middle of the movie, he's like, I will follow you, Lord Megatron, right? And then he'll rebel. And the Primes either died to the Quintessons, which is interesting, because that means they enslaved Cybertron really early on, and killed the Primes, and then the Primes, like, the descendants, was everyone else showed up or whatever. The time frame is very weird if you think about it like that. Or the Quintessons have had control of Cybertron for millions of years. Right? Which is, like, how long have the Quintessons had Cybertron? I'm really excited. Even if I don't really enjoy the movie, I can tell there's gonna be, like, a lot of lore stuff that I will like and dissect on my YouTube channel. And just be able to talk about with my friends. And it feels like Transformers lore, it's not exactly being dumbed down, it's just being condensed for audiences, right? So I'm gonna be able to, like, talk to my best friends, like, who aren't super into Transformers, about Transformers. And them actually be like, oh, I know who Sentinel Prime is. He's in that movie. He's the Prime before Optimus. Oh, the 13 primes. I get that. Oh, I know what a Quintesson is. They're the squid guys who tricked the Transformers into thinking they were the creators. Okay. And that, for that reason, this movie makes me so happy. Right? Because I've wanted that. I wanted that so bad. What's this? Bug Tanacle. Bud Tanacle. That's fun. Pod's handcrafted suit, engineered the Maxima's growth. Also, I think it's cool, they actually all do different stuff. All the outfits. Yeah, but, like, I was telling, Barry's about that, and Barry's is making a huge return. I know, you know, he said some stuff or whatever, but, like, he did apologize for it. And he genuinely seems like he's having fun making content again, and I'm very happy for him. And I think everyone should check out, because he's doing Transformers lore videos. And I think I helped with some of the ideas. If he is gonna use my ideas, maybe not, I'm stupid. But yeah. But having something mainstream kind of like condense Transformers lore so more people can talk about it, kinda, is so good. Like, if I show my parents, like, War for Cybertron, they probably fall asleep because it's a video game and they don't play video games anymore. But if I show them Transformers 1, they could probably laugh at it and, like, get the gist of it and be able to have, like, a conversation and ask deeper questions about Transformers. And that's all I want. I think Transformers 1 will be great for that. I think a lot of people will learn a lot about Transformers lore. I think they're changing it a little bit. But that's fine as long as it's nothing too egregious. I don't like Bumblebee, Optimus, and Megatron being around the same age, though. It seems like they're around the same age. I always pictured Bumblebee, and this is how Transformers Prime had it, where he was one of the last Cybertronians to come online while the war was still going. The Well of Allsparks, like, dried up, and, like, Cybertron's core got corrupted, so it couldn't make new Transformers. I like the idea of Bumblebee is, like, the starry-eyed child who hasn't seen war before, and he basically is like, okay, I'm going to choose the Autobots. I have no connection at all to Megatron and the Decepticons, right? Because why would he? Optimus is his friend, and he's like, oh, Optimus says, Decepticons destroyed everything. Yeah, I think something similar. I think that is pretty much what's gonna happen. Like, maybe there'll be a moment in the movie where he's like, "What? Don't you believe in, like, the primes or whatever?" It's like, the primes are a myth. Like, the Quintessons created us. Like, that's what I think's gonna happen. I think that's gonna be a line in the movie where, like, Megatron is gonna, or D16 is gonna be like, "What about the primes? Like, the 13 primes?" And then Optimus will shoot it down and be like, "That was a myth, like, people make to, like, discredit the Quintessons or whatever. Like, the Quintessons are, like, great leaders," and then maybe they'll have a joke of, like, someone dying or someone being murdered by them. I don't know. Luminous Spring. It is very luminous. I like that. These. Hello. I think he will be, like, not exactly a fanatic, but he will, like, really believe in what he stood for, and maybe, like, hear about the tragedy of him, or, like, oh, it's just a story, or whatever, like, everyone will dismiss it, and then he'll see the corpse of Megatronus, be like, oh my god, the Quintessons killed the Primes. And then the movie will be about overthrowing the government because they have to. Like, the Quintessons have to lose by the end of the movie, and then the next movie will be War for Cybertron. I think this is called Transformers 1. I wish it was called Transformers Age of Wrath. You have no idea. I know, like, I hate reusing names or whatever, but to be fair, it's way harder to look up the 07 movie now, other than just calling it Transformers 07. But I would have loved if Transformers 1 was called Transformers Age of Wrath, or like Quintessons or something. I think it should have been called that. But I know why it's called Transformers 1. It's the origin of everything, right? And I think that's a good name too. I just haven't loved Transformers, dude. I really do. More than most people, I think. Transformers just really means a lot to me, and I just think they're cool. Dream job would be like a Transformers comics like writer, or like someone who's like can just be there and fling ideas around and just be that nerdy like guy in the back when they're like, okay, Scourge like was brought back to life because of Unicron's dark energy or something, and then I go Dark Energon, and it's like, Brush, what'd you say? Like, if you're talking about Unicron's dark energy, it would be Dark Energon. It's like, oh, but we already have Energon. No, call it Dark Energon. All the fans are just gonna, who actually know Transformers, are gonna call it Dark Energon anyways. It is the most useless, pointless thing, you calling it Dark Energy, if you're not gonna pay it off somehow in the next movie. Or allude to it. So, just call it Dark Energon. It's like, oh, okay. That irked me. I thought, like, when Airazor was saying that, I was like, she's gonna call it Dark Energon. Dark Energon is canon. Which it is, but also isn't. Because they didn't mention it. It's weird. That could have been. I think he just is the most recent figurehead of the Primes. He knows, like, they're all enslaved or whatever, but they're like, okay, keep quiet. Here's your position. You are a Prime, right? Like, imagine humanity was enslaved, right? But then the aliens are like, hey, hear me out. This sucks for you. I get it. But what if you were, like, in charge of all the humans, and you were, like, celebrity, and you were, like, the chosen one or special or whatever, right? Like, Sentinel Prime, that's basically what's happening. Is like, oh, I'm like the chosen one, I'm Prime, I don't know where the Matrix is, but it's out there somewhere, and, like, I'm special, and, like, me and only a select few actually know the truth that the Quintessons, like, invaded, and, like, there are corporate overlords. Right? Also, I don't know if you've seen, Cosmos is in the movie. I don't think visually he's been seen in the movie yet, but he's in the movie. And that makes me very, very happy. The Roblox collab had a, which the Transformers 1 Roblox collab, I played it, it was alright. It was okay. But, Hasbro worked really closely with them, and they gave them select lines and characters and stuff they could say in it. And if you go to the Speedia 500, or I guess the Iacon 500, it has a brand new leaderboard that isn't shown in the newest trailer, like the teaser, like the race trailer, the racing trailer, right? And it has a bunch of new names like Motor Master, like as well as Cosmos. Hella upwards. Okay. Cosmos is a background character. I know, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Dude, you have no idea how happy I was. I was actually on call with Steve. He can tell you. I was like, wait a second, what? And then he was like, what? And it's like, Cosmos is in Transformers 1. And then I checked the trailer, like the racing one, and I found it like a kind of like circular spaceship that could potentially be him. I don't think they'll put too much emphasis on him, no. And maybe it'll be even hard to pick it out. But I hope, like, they either make figures for all the characters, right? Like Cosmos, Motormaster, Red Alert, so on. Or, like, they'll do what the Bumblebee movie did, where, like, the DVD extras, you can see, like, their 3D model or whatever. There's no way they don't do that. I want to know what he looks like. It seems like almost no one has visors if you're like a working class, but he can transform, so he definitely has like that G1 head sculpt, definitely. Or maybe a more modernized one. I'd say they'd probably have like the IDW look. And this is taking a lot from Dreamwave and IDW, like the 13 Primes, like Siren Fairman, like I'm so effing happy, dude. I wasn't a big fan of the first trailer. Second trailer won me over. First trailer was like very kiddie and like safe and just like, uh-oh, he's right behind me, like Marvel generic slop. The second trailer actually had some action to it, had some heft to it, some stakes, some fun set pieces, some cool ideas. And that's when I was like, okay, this movie isn't gonna be garbage. I might actually really enjoy this. Fortune. I was taking like online quizzes last night because I was really bored with my friend, and there's like a online quiz one that's like Sporch. Like that's the name of the website is Sporch. I didn't sign up for Sporch because I think you had to sign up, but I think that's the funniest name. Sporch. Yeah, but if they don't do that, if they don't have like the character models like Hasbro, what are you doing? Like the like show promo of like Red Alert and like all these other characters who are in the movie and like make figures of them. Cosmos has never been in a movie. He wasn't in the G1 movie. Yeah. Which is awesome. Where am I going? Where am I? But dude, like, Cosmos, that's my boy. Your ball boost has been upgraded. You're going fast is a thing. Gotta go fast. I'm a people. Yeah. Bud is such a love Bud, dude. Apparently that thing didn't. That's okay. It's the moon up there. Why am I growing in this direction? There are 2 star plants? Nah. What is there? Imagine. Oh, it's so trippy. I don't know, like, where I am. The Transformers Rollout album. I have not, and it's probably copyrighted if I were to guess, so I don't think I can play it. Starplant is going for like different phases. Also, until they give me a better costume, I'm wearing the bee till the end because the bee is adorable. It's not just because of Bumblebee, but like, it's just a really good costume. Bees following me is a bloodline. They do this every time. This is like the front of it, right? So. It's a me, bud. I am really hyped for Transformers 1. Tomorrow is Galvatron's Revenge, that movie. I'm a little less hyped for that, but I'll still watch it. It's gonna be free on YouTube, so like, why not? Which way is the star plant going to? Where am I? For a game called Grow Up, I don't know which direction is up. I think that's like one of the biggest problems this game has right now. Yeah, it's from 2016. What am I gonna do? Pretty sure Grow Home was 2013. I love voxel, like, well, this isn't really voxel. I'd say it's just more low poly than anything. This plant has 2 suns. Star Wars moment. It's teleported. Probably. There is 2 star plants. What the hell? Doing the completely wrong one. This shows you where crystals are. Ugh. I am excited though. If I do see Cosmos in any way, shape, or form, like in the movie, just knowing that he's like a background character in the movie somewhere. I called that. I said I wanted that. I said like that. See, that's the problem with live action movies is you can't have that many characters, but with animation, you can have like a million background characters, and it doesn't matter, right? They could just make Cosmos a background character and make fans like me go crazy because everyone can have their favorite Transformer on screen at some point. And then what they do? They listen to me specifically because I know everything. See how much Galactic Trials is? I don't know if you've seen. It's $49.99 Canadian for me. So like I think like $39.99 for people, but like still it's a lot of money to throw at a game that doesn't have multiplayer day one. Oh. Yeah, but I do want to see Transformers succeed, even if I'm a little critical of it. But people who are critical of media is the ones that like love it the most, and I strongly stand by that. Because if I just like when the movie came out, I was just like, in Transformers when like the faces don't look weird, like maybe they wouldn't fix the faces in the sequel. I do think the faces. I think a lot of people's genuine reaction. It's like the Minecraft movie trailer. Minecraft movie is screwed. I'm just gonna say that right now. The Minecraft movie is screwed. No one... People will see it, but people will hate it. But critics will love it. I guarantee it's like, it's a fun kids movie. And then every hardcore Minecraft fan and child will be like, this is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It's not funny. It's generic. It looks ugly. Like, it's scary to look at. It's scary. I mean that. It looks scary. But yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, we got Reactivate next year. That's keeping me going. Is Reactivate next year and the potential of the Cybertron games come back. And hopefully Galactic Trials multiplayer. I'm making a video called like where Galactic Trials can succeed, where like wow. Like where Galactic Trials will where it can succeed, where stuff like Rocket Racing, that one FNAF game, like 5 Laps at Freddy's or something, failed. That 5 Laps at Freddy's game, holy bad video games, Batman. also thinking it might be time to make a new Transformers memes thing, but I don't know. I don't know if I have enough. I have like one made. I had a really good idea for one, but I didn't do it. I didn't edit it, and now I can't remember what it is. I like those because I make like them myself, pretty much. Like they're jokes I find funny. Meanwhile, most people are like, here's something I found off of Reddit. Here's content I stole from Reddit. Give me 1,000 views now. Yeah, somebody's gotta do the dirty work of re-uploading other people's content, I guess. Not credited like scumbag. Might as well be someone else other than me. Because I don't want to do that. Ooh, did I finish this one? Am I? Finish that one? I think if I grab onto this... Why did those ones go so high? I don't think we're beating this game. I thought we were gonna beat this game in like a stream or two. I don't know now. I do like it, but it's not... doesn't have necessarily the same feel as the previous game. I didn't really want bigger and better, as most sequels tend to do. I just kind of wanted more of the same. Because I learned recently the first game was just a tech demo, and then they made it a video game. Like, it was just testing out a game engine and, like, some mechanics, and then they made Bud. And then they started, like, making stuff for Bud to interact with, and then they're like, hold on, we're just making a game. We're not even testing out, like, mechanics and climbing anymore. You know? This one is like, oh, this is a sequel to a game that, like, for all intents and purposes, shouldn't have been made. But it was, and it was awesome. Or it wasn't supposed to be. Not shouldn't have been. It definitely should have. I love From Home. I don't know. Game development's weird, I guess. go. You guys excited for Galactic Trials at all? I am buying it. I'm gonna stream it. Day one. I will probably be one of, if not the only person streaming it by the sounds of it. It's not even letting me pre-order. I don't think there's a reason to pre-order that. It's the... So what's the point of this if it doesn't go all the way? Go to the top. Go to tippy top. Love the galaxy sky in background. Ah. Then how do I get up there? Just bounce me? What the hell, man? I don't know what this thing does. Okay, I can make it up there. That. I don't know if we were supposed to be up here yet, but we are. Leave me alone. Gotta hit it on 1986 because that's Transformers the movie. That bud, dude. That's awesome. I went too high. Oh well. Power level 50. Only 100 more gems to go, right guys? Yeah. Like there's not much else here to explore. Come this way. So, guess I should go back, right? Or it's here. Oh, my checkpoint's so far away. It's over the curvature of the planet. Got it. I swear that this regen's too quick. I swear I can get to the moon. I could probably get to the moon and break the game. Should I try? I don't have all the ship parts yet. How many do I need? Ability. Mission stats. Wait, where are the parts? Nah. I think Scarlett Johansson will do this movie and maybe never come back, because she does seem like she had a little bit of fun, but not as much as the other guys. Like, she didn't stick around. I don't know if it's because she's working on other movies, but like they're like, oh yeah, we loved working with Scarlett, but she's like not in any of the promotion at all. Like, say what you want like about the new actors, right? I do like how they're like having fun and they seem like they loved working on the movie. They're like little kids playing with Transformers, literally. That's how I'd be. The way they're acting is how I would be if I was on a Transformers movie, but like infinitely more excited, right? But she's like nowhere to be seen. They'll like say like, "Oh yeah, Alita's character's great," but like Alita herself isn't there to say or do anything. It's a little weird. She might just not be able to be there, but it is a little weird having like them as a trio, or it's like supposed to be like the four of them in this movie, like as like a team, as a group of friends, and then one of them doesn't show up for like the premieres, the like interviews, or nothing, right? Am I being too hard on Scarlett Johansson, or I don't know. I think it's weird how she's not in like any of it. It might be because she has other movies, but so does like Chris Hemsworth and like I'm assuming all the other people. But they do seem like they're really excited to play Transformers. Something they haven't really done before. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe she'll just be killed off, who knows. But I don't think they'll kill her off because she's like the strong female Autobot. Like, you know, RC is in the movie, but like Alita 1 is usually the one who's like the commander takes charge kind of girl, so I don't know. They'd probably kill her off to make Optimus like upset or something, like how they did in uh the Netflix show. Like Transformers is weird like that. It rhymes. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Am I gonna get to the moon? 2,500 ain't bad, considering I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. See, in Grow Home, you couldn't break the game like this. I don't think it's really breaking it, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm there's gotta be some block. Like it's about to tell me uh like oh yeah, you need a star seed to get up here. Like you need the star plant to grow all the way up here. There's no way it lets me get to them. I think it's interesting. Bumblebee's battle mask looks like Goldbug though. I think that's cool. If they come out with a third trailer though, this close to the release, like Deadpool and Wolverine did that, I'm pretty sure, and like spoiled everything. It's like the movie comes out in a few weeks. Oh God, the movie comes out in a few weeks. The movie comes out in a few weeks. Like, if they show another full-on trailer, if they show like a teaser, I might watch it, but I might not. You know what? I won't because yeah, I'm not gonna cover it. I think a trailer, maybe two, and a teaser. It does feel like that, doesn't it? But that's the thing about life. Right now, you and me are talking about the movie, like being weeks from now, where I'm streaming like a completely irrelevant game to the topic, but I'm playing the silly little indie game that I like, and we're talking about Transformers 1. And then, like just, you're gonna not even think about this, and just in the future, you're gonna be in the movie. Like, you're gonna be sat there watching. How do you do it that fast? Well, before you know it, you'll be in the movie theater watching the movie, experiencing it. Time is weird like that. It's crazy to think like that, or about that. I messed up the challenge. Oh, I can't wait to get to the moon. I hope you can like walk around on the moon. wanna... You see what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to like get a really good head start with like the ball. Yeah, I just need to stop myself with momentum ruin. He does. Man. Alright, good enough. Press the wrong button. It's fine. What? How far do you have to go? He doesn't always look like a bee. This is what he normally looks like. And bam. This is what Bud looks like normally. I just really like the bee outfit. Cute. And it's funny that they call him Bug. He's like a superhero bee. Ooh, I got it. I messed it up. You're kidding. Okay, practice run, practice run. Missed that too. Okay, so I got there at like 1 second. Bro, oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, I have to hold it down. I gotta remember, I gotta hold it down. If I do it like this. No, not quite like that. Okay. Ready for this? Ready to see some real speed? Too much speed. The reason why I think I might like the original more is because how simplistic it is. But I like this too. I don't know. It's because I'm also trying to break the game. Let's say about there. That is a crazy challenge. I think I used a soundtrack from this game in my my newest video, if you've seen it. We can scan this. Wait, what? The star plane ate me! Am I seriously going to the moon? Wait, I can just go from... It's growing towards the moon, it sure is. Prepare this deal. Why does the moon look so badly textured? Netflix sucks. I'm just gonna say Netflix really sucks. Back to exploring. Odd challenge. Well, we made it to the moon. That's something. I want to do whatever this challenge. There's a teleporter. How'd I get here? No, stay in the moon's gravity. It's like Legos rubbing together. Found it. Found the challenge. Okay, how do we go about this? Think about there. Okay. Okay. I got this because I'm amazing at the video game. This skip doesn't feel like a skip. I have to do that. Okay. Oh, it's so close to being perfect. About there? There's no way. There's no way to do it, is there? Line it up perfect. I don't even know what that was, to be honest. You get like a lot of speed. I also need like a lot of turn. That's it. I did it. I did what I was trying to do. Oh. Okay, it's not too late. Take off at the speed of sound. Wait, is this the last one? So I try and optimize like a route. It was that easy? Why'd they give me effing like a whole minute and then the other one I was trying to shave seconds off like I was an effing speedrunner? Okay. Whatever. I was trying to be like green type lotion there. Which is someone who's really I should follow. I don't know if he's still streaming, but he... Building up energy. Stop focusing on the moon. We're getting the ship parts, and we're getting the basic ending. That's okay. I kinda like him, but I also kinda do. I need to do a bunch more challenges. A lot more crystals too. Never effing ends! I'm done with you. Look how Minecraft that looks. Better than the Minecraft movie, I'll tell you that. What a disaster that was. Wait. Is it because of the sun right now? Or I just realized when you put your hand down, it's yellow. This is blue. Usually it's red and blue for some reason. Missing one upgrade. Or would it even be? Or one ability upgrade, I guess. That's nice. Back on the asteroid. Man, yesterday was crazy. Yesterday was basically just proof that I should never open a Discord server. Ooh, okay. Man. Oh yeah, last night I finished Loki Season 2. It was pretty good. I liked it. Already done that one, haven't I? Sorry, bud. Sorry! I hurt the dude. But I need the teleport back. Get this. So much drama on Discord though. If like, I don't know. If you moderate someone, you kind of feel responsible if they do something. You like, I don't know. I think it is one of the reasons why I'll never have a Discord. I think it was Steve. Steve's like, you should make a Discord server. I'm like, no. It literally wouldn't be anything different than me just going into Swiss's Discord and annoying him instead about Cosmos. You know what I mean? It's like, nothing would change. It's the same thing, just we're doing it at, like, a different warehouse. And we're calling it, we put my name on the top. That's basically it. I think it's kind of unnecessary. we would just do the exact same thing. We talk about Transformers, I'd call it like the Cosmos Cult or something like that. And yeah, that's what would happen. And then something would happen with one of the members, and there'd be drama, and then it would fall on me, and it would suck. And I probably wouldn't be that active, despite being the one who supposedly made it. That's why I never Discord server. I'd rather just leech off, like, Swizz and just be a member of his Discord, his community, instead. More fun. Having a Discord being responsible sucks. The only Discord I've ever made, I made one Discord and it was a private friend one. That was only because we were like, well, if we have a server, we can like put bots in and listen to music and stuff and like just talk, and it'd be easier than just having a big clunky group chat. And they were like, oh yeah, okay, if you do it, and then I did it. Then we put like music bot or like level up bots and a bunch of other BS. That's pretty much it. Oh, I haven't been here actually. They're after me. The ghouls. Is that a thingy? Is that an upgrade thing? Please. No, it's a stupid teleporter I already own. We need like 3 or 4 more pieces of mod in the game. How long have I been streaming? Your mortar is level 13. Dude, Transformers Earth Wars, quick rant. Screw Earth Wars. I love Earth Wars, but I hate it at the same time. Because it's Clash of Clans, so you just have to sit there and wait months to get any kind of progress. Visit all the biomes. Hell yeah, I got an achievement. Is that my first achievement? Wow. But, like, I don't have a combiner. Or, I have a combiner, yes. I have a bunch of combiners. I mean, a Titan? I don't have a Titan at all. I have 0 Titans. I'm not even close to getting a Titan. I have to go a completely new headquarters level to even get near a Titan. That will take me a year. Because the last one took me a year. I literally looked at my achievements, and it said, like, oh, you got, headquarters level 15, like, June 15th or whatever, 2023 or whatever. Then this year, 2024, like, June 20th or something, I got, something. I got, like, 16. So, I can only assume it's gonna be, like, August 12th. It's gonna be, like, congratulations, 2024 or 2025, August 15th. You got this. You got this one. It's like, oh, I hate it. Hate it. I hate waiting. Ability, you say? Ability? Hold on. Everyone? Ability? Let me go see what it is. What I use over here. That's what I'm planning on doing. If you want me to go anywhere else, F you. I wish the goal actually updated in real time. I have to, like, manually change it. Kinda stupid. What, Ubisoft or that's X-Defiant, right? Can we get Bud as like a character or as like a little guy in X-Defiant? Like a keychain or something? Or like a poster on a wall or like a map? That'd be really cute. I'd like that. I might actually reinstall X-Defiant. Everything's making a new noise, okay. Crystal Locator is online! These things are really bugging me. Also, we're about to get the next boost after a few more crystals. Hopefully it's more jetpack power or something. Maybe I'll actually use. No, this is ice, but with all these were crystals. How sweet that would be. I think we'll get the rest of the ship parts. Then what? I guess we'll just get the ending and call it a stream. How are you? You can't freeze. You literally go into like atmospheres. Like you survive the cold depths of space. I think you're fine, dude. How long till this pops? Come on. Be honest. 2, 3. Really not popping, huh? I'd love to. I really would. Oh, it's the whole thing. Almost done the game, boys. The one I'm going after, the ship part, and then it's the next one. Then go teleport to the moon. And there's a crystal we're about to see. what the next upgrade is. I'm at 60 out of about 150. Why did they think 150 was a good idea, guys? 100 was hard enough on like a small map. This map is huge. Your glider can now boost, but I could all do that. What? That's so cool. That's actually so helpful. Look at me! Oh, the game just became so easy. This is OP. This is actually OP. Like a flying metal elm. Oh. We'll see Mom again soon. Yes. He's this is adorable. It's like mimicking like the sounds of the teleporter that he's hearing. Oh, it is still red. I guess it was just the lighting. Hades the next one, huh? So perfect. Yeah, this is kind of easy mode. I can boost. That's why those ones were so hard. Oh, this is a difficult one. Oh, I did it! Last second, dude. Wait, I didn't do it? So confused, but okay, I guess I'll try again. Now that I know what I'm doing. I'll come back for it. It's fine. Holy notifications, Batman. 20 people just started playing different games on Steam at once. Dude. This is where the fun begins. Sit here, look at rocks, a few minutes, till eventually see a rock that has the thing in it. Wait, am I thinking? We'll be there in no time. Still the right way. Yes? Oh, messed up. Alright. Might as well do a challenge on the way there. But no. Man, Buzzwise was dead, dude. That sucks. He was like a fairly simple. It'd be so weird at the end cutscene when I'm like the normal Bub and we've just been looking at the bee. Been looking at Bug this whole time. I feel like I should have been actually using star plants, but I don't know. I feel like it's either good or bad game design. The fact that it lets you, but the intended purpose is you're supposed to do that. But a lot of it, like, is obsolete because of these upgrades. And it's a little hard to keep track of all the star plants and, like, whatnot. I'll be honest. What could possibly be better than what I got? Which is this. Get to the moon. We'll do one last challenge run. Hey. Hey, I guess we won't. Nearest teleport. Let's do it. Oh. Okay. Good. Oh wait, I am me in the cutscene. We fixed it. Right before, let's check everything. Oh, it's all the stuff we did in the first game. Some comps of dirt. Oh, I'm so glad they did not go with that. That teleporter? I think that's a teleporter. More or less. Not really. Mission update. Scanning planet. What is that? Oh, that's the planet? Okay. Exploration. Incomplete. Crystals collected. Plant scanned. Star plants flowered 3 or 4. Challenges completed 9 out of 40. They've done so well so far, but they're still exploring. Go home. Why? Did it. So, we have to 100% the game. Which, I don't know if you could tell, but in this stream, I don't feel like doing that right now. I think getting to the end is good enough. We're gonna celebrate by doing this. Kinda wanna spin and hit the ground running. See how far I'll go. I didn't do it right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, that wasn't quite it. Let's do it. Yeah! What start point have I not done? Did this one, obviously. Finish that one. Star plant. I want to do one more star plant. Let's finish it. Star plant. Done this? Oh, it's hard to know which one. This one done? So hard to tell, man. I do think the map is a bit big, but we beat it. Wasn't quite, you know, the ending I hoped for. Maybe you'll get a different ending if you 100% it. Maybe I'll do that in my free time, or maybe I'll do it again on stream. All I know is that this was fun, and I do love this. And I loved Grow Home. I think I like Grow Home more, but there are elements of this I like. Like the costumes are better, there's more abilities that make you more OP and stuff. And there's just more to do. I like that. But I feel like there is less of a reason to explore. And there's like a lot of... Like, it's almost too big. The map is almost too big. The star plants are a bit, like, useless. And like a lot of the abilities make exploration useless or makes it not matter. That was an achievement. Happy landing. But just said F you. Just kicked him across the planet. I got him over 100 meters. growing trees and stuff is like, oh, cool, but like it's very useless. There's only a few that are like good, I'd say. Like this one's probably the best one that I found. It just rise all the way up. And it like doesn't pop ever. Well, I'm gonna save and quit my game. I got tired. That was a fun stream though. Love you guys. I gotta work on the next video soon. Oh, I only streamed for 4 hours. That wasn't so bad. That was a nice small stream. Alright. Thank you. Hopefully I can muster up tomorrow the energy to work on